A year ago, the government permanently raised the federal estate tax exemption to $15 million. And a lot of families did exactly what you'd expect. They heard the news, felt relieved, and moved on. Here's the question nobody's asking. Did you actually update your estate plan? Or did you just update your assumption that you needed one? Because those are two very different things. Today, I want to explain what the estate tax change actually solved and what it didn't. The One Big Beautiful Bill Act, signed a year ago this July, made the $15 million per person exemption permanent. For most families, federal estate taxes are simply not in the picture anymore. That's a real win. But here's what didn't change. First, your beneficiary designations, your IRA, your 401k, your life insurance, those likely don't pass through your estate. They likely go directly to whoever you named on a form you might have filled out in 2004, before a divorce, before kids, before a completely different life. Because of ERISA, those designations are nearly impossible to override after the fact. The estate tax didn't cause that problem, and the exemption change didn't fix it. Second, what happens if you're incapacitated? Powers of attorney, healthcare directives, these exist for situations where you're alive and cannot make decisions. They need to be current and accepted by your financial institutions and your hospital. An outdated document doesn't just create paperwork issues, it can create delays when the stakes are at their highest. Third, what your family actually has to deal with. Probate is slow and expensive. A good estate plan minimizes it, not because of tax exposure, but because it makes the whole process cleaner for the people handling your affairs. And fourth, the one people skip, is whether the next generation is actually ready. The research on wealth transfers is pretty clear. Most of them fail not because of bad documents. They fail because the families receiving the wealth never had a real conversation about it. If your estate was always under the old exemption, you've kept your documents current, and you've had the conversations, you're probably in good shape. This anniversary is a good moment to confirm that. But if you haven't reviewed anything since 2024, the exemption change didn't take care of that for you. It just removed one item from a longer list. Estate planning is not about one tax. It's about making sure the right assets get to the right people in the right way, without the people you care about scrambling to figure out what you wanted. If you're not sure where you stand, that's exactly the kind of conversation we have with clients every day. Let's keep moving forward together.